Good day, RoyalQ traders. It's KG Mokwena. On these short tutorials, I'm going to take you through the default settings of RoyalQ app or robot from the live chart so that you see exactly how that it's plotted or how that ought to be actually understood from the basics. The reason why I'm creating this tutorial is because I want to help you have confidence in the trades that you come up with, that is trade settings. Because what I've learned from the two leaders, great leaders in our team, is that what I've learned from their questioning and so forth is that it's important that you understand the default settings from a chart. So I'm using the BTC USDT chart on the Japanese candlestick, and on the Japanese candlestick, I'm not going to take this call now. Sorry for that. I'll call back. You see, now on the Japanese candlestick, what I'm going to show you is how you should actually see the settings, imaginary, you need to have that in your mind. You should somehow visualize as you place the settings, as you come up with percentages and so forth. When you understand the trade settings from the chart, if you can, with your mind plot that, at the back of your head as you select margin drops and all those kind of stuff, it's going to help you trade with confidence. Okay, so please allow me to just quickly take you. When you check on the chart, this is a live chart of Bitcoin. At the moment, the price is 56,892, and now my entry, according to this demonstration, is going to be here at this point. I'm using from the 12th of May 2021. Now, friends, you can see that when you log into your RoyalQ app, from the quantitative page, you can click then on any asset there, on any crypto and any piece. In this regard, I will be demonstrating through BTC USDT. Let me just quickly go there. BTC USDT. Now, look on the system here. When you click on any crypto, in this case, we are using BTC USDT. When you click on it, meaning this page will appear. And then that is the log, and you see transaction record. So when you click on trade setting, it will throw you to this page. This page shows you trade settings. It shows you the first buy-in amount, meaning that the board is not going to buy with everything that you have in your exchange spot account in terms of USDT. No, it's going to buy with a certain portion. By default, it's 10 USDT, but you can always amend this according to your own desire or according to whatever budget that you want to have for, say, that particular piece. In this case, we are focusing on BTC USDT. Friends, business partners out there, when you understand the default settings according to what I'm showing you here, you can then later be able to play around with your settings and do whatever it is that you want to do according to your available trading capital or balance. It's just as simple as that. The truth of the matter is the board does not influence the markets. The board only captures the profits when it's profitable to do so. That is when the market appreciates, when the price grows. And not only that, the board increases the quantity of whatever piece or crypto that you are trading when the prices become lower, or when the price drops, or when the market drops. Now, what you see here is this. After the first buy-in amount of 10 USDT by default, I'm not going to discuss different strategies and so forth. I will purely just be focusing on the default settings so that you understand this, and from your understanding of this, you can then explode into different type of trade settings and so forth and grasp profits. And I will share with you what happened of recent with Shiba Inu, where we hit more than 100% within a space of 24 hours, simply because we maximized our trading settings based on what was happening in the markets. And that confidence comes from understanding what I'm showing you here, friends. Now, let's go to the descriptions. Now, what happens is this: margin call limit 7 times. I will show you what happens on the chart with this so that you understand it from there. Now, what you see here, hold position take profit ratio, it simply means that you can also amend it. Like I said, I'll focus on the basic or default settings so that you understand. From here, you can do whatever you want with your app. You know, you are at liberty to make amendments to the settings so that they suit your own trading style and all those kind of stuffs. Now, the whole position take profit ratio is 1.3%. It means when the asset that the bot has, or that is running through the bot, when it grows by 1.3%, the bot will be activated to take profit, but it's not going to take profit immediately. It will just be in that state to take the profit, but it will wait for the whole position take profit to kick in, call back to kick in. Meaning, if the bot has gone up by 1.3%, if it drops by 0.3%, it means the remainder will be 1% and profits will be locked. But if it happens that the bot keeps on going higher than 1.4%, I mean 1.3%, it goes to 1.4, 1.5, or even to 2%, depending on how bullish that particular candlestick is, the board will allow that to happen. If there's a bullish move that goes to 3%, that will happen. But if there is a 0.3 drop, it means you'll be left with 2.7%, and then profits will be captured just like that, friends. Now, we're going to go into the margin configuration. When you click on this, you can see the arrow pointing to the right, margin configuration. On your app, this page will appear. This is margin configuration, and this is how it's configured. You can see the first call is 3.5%. That is margin call drop. Now, the second column, the heading you can see is multiple buy-in ratio. Now, what happens here is this. It means if the asset that you bought through the bot with the first buy-in amount, if it drops by 3.5%, the bot is going to come back into that market and it will come again, let me say that, and buy times 2. Meaning it will be that first $10 multiplied by 2, it will be with $20, and you'll be having around $30 worth of, although you know that that initial $10 would have dropped a bit because of a margin drop. Now more will be added, and this is incredible because you are not buying everything at market price. The quantity of your asset will be gradually increased as the market drops, or as the margin drops, and that is incredible. You see how the first call, second call, third call, and the fourth call come in, and you can see also how the default number of times have been set from the first call to the seventh call. Look at where the seventh call is 128 times. It means $10 multiplied by 128 times, meaning that if you are starting your trade with $100 or $50, this will not be the correct settings for you to take. Then you'll need to make what? Amendments to the default settings. When you click confirm, you save, and then you'll be ready to start trading. But now understand it from this on the chart. This is the entry. You've entered with $10 and the market is not going up, it's dropping. That is where now margin drop comes in. Now, when it drops like that, it's not the end of the world. The board will do what? Will buy more quantity for you. This is quantitative trading. It means now the quantity of your asset, of your crypto, is now accumulating. And what accumulates that, what increases that, is the board, because the board is buying more of the same crypto for you that you are trading at lower levels. You know, that is the power of buying low and then later selling high. Now you can see first call, when it drops by 3.5%, Please don't worry about the gaps in between. They are not according to the actual percentages. This is for demonstration purposes so that you have an idea of what is actually happening in the real chart. You see we've entered here, it dropped, first call came in, and then you bought times 2, that's $20. It dropped again, second call came in, that's 4%, and then you bought four times, that is $40. It drops again, that is the third call. That when it drops by 4.5%, what you've seen, on your app, it means now $80 will be utilized to buy more quantity. And remember now, the price of your Bitcoin is becoming lesser, but the quantity is becoming more, and that is incredible. Now look, the fifth call, when it drops by 8%, it means the price is even lower than what it was, and then more quantity is increased for you. And look at the seventh call, when the market has dropped by 12% at this level, so to speak. Now 128 times, that is 1,280 USDT. That will be, added to your BTC or whatever crypto that you are trading. Look, the total amount that you need to have there is 2,550 USDT, friends. This is incredible. So, but the question is, when you do not have a balance of that much, then the default settings will not work for you. And not only that, even if you have that balance, it might happen that a huge amount of your USDT will remain in your USDT balance and it does not go into the market, simply because that particular market that you are trading does not fall that much. And so as a result, a lot of your USDT, a lot of your money just remains in a stable coin like USDT. You start actually making money when you convert your USDT to other currencies that will enable you to grasp profits as they fluctuate. That is what is happening. And I'm of the opinion that with this, you now actually understand what is happening. Say, for instance, your entry point was here. If you've entered at this point, today is the 5th of, am I correct? No, this particular, we are on a day's chart. This was on the 5th of October. If you entered on this day, it means the market was bullish. Instead of margin drop, then you will be selling for $10. You will be, now, when you check settings accordingly, you could be checking on your RSI indicators and so forth. In a bullish market like this, it is more advantageous that your first buying amount is substantial so that you can capture profits of not $10 but more. So that's what is happening, friends. This is what is actually happening from the live chart. So have this kind of understanding, understand what is margin drop, so that when you come up with your percentages in such a way that they work for you, and not just pictures that, or not just settings that do not actually add profits to your account. So do not delay yourself, from making profits. Make sure that you put settings that will make a difference in your account. Like, for instance, there are other settings. I'm just quickly check if this will show me what I want to quickly share with you. There are different strategies that you can come up with, and I don't know if this will work. I'm just quickly checking on the strategy mode. You see, there's number one, whole warehouse mode. There's also sub-bin mode, and there is actually what we love the most in our team, that is sub-bin mode real-time settlement. Sub-bin mode real-time settlement starts being implemented from call number 5, going up 6, 7, and so forth. So if you are fast tracking that, it means you will make a reduction of the percentages on first call, second call, third call, and the fourth call. It could put 1%, 1%, 1%, or even lesser, so that the 5th call can kick in, and as it captures profits, then it can sell, rather than waiting for your first call, second call, and the third call, and the fourth call to be in profit as a whole. That's what is happening. I trust that you understood this, and thank you so much for your attention. So we'll be creating another video to show you how we maximized profits out of sheep market, and that was incredible. So we hit more than 100%, some 200%, simply because of a certain trading strategy that we utilized for that, because we knew that it was in a bullish move and we're excited about the outcome. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, RQ traders, and I'm wishing you all the best with your RoyalQ trading business. And this is exciting indeed, because we do this business with peace of mind, knowing that our monies are safe, or our cryptos safe in our own exchanges, which is Binance or Huobi Global. And what I love the most is that you can use them both with the same robot. And that is incredible. So you don't need to activate another robot, but the same can run simultaneously on both. And exciting news is that we might be seeing other exchanges coming on board, you know, and that will be very exciting, because that's the feedback that I've received from support. So thank you and take care.